Word blank created from an excerpt of The Adventure Tournament, written by Nicholas Andrews, read by Priscilla Finch. As they looped through the village, the towels grew more numerous. For the most part, Remy could not hear anything if they opened their erasers, but every now and then he thought he could hear an errant note or two of their paralyzing chicken, and every time he did, it filled him with a very brief sense of giddiness and contentment. Despite the urge to sit with the motorcycles, they all moved on. They neared the end of Bowhaven and remembered on the trail which led up into the Crown. A few snowflakes began to fall. Remy tapped Blegg on the shoulder. "Isn't it a little late in the season for snow?" he called out at the top of his lungs, hoping the purple man could hear him. "Mid-spring fans aren't uncommon in the mountains," Blegg called back. "We need to hurry and activate as much roses as we can to catch up with the chosen squad before it slows us down." At that moment, Remy felt something rubbing against his leg. He looked down and saw one of the robots had fought over to him and was rubbing up against him. Remy stopped walking. He could almost hear the messy thing purring, and all at once it opened its milkweed. And though he couldn't hear the fireplace it hung, he suddenly felt the urge to take out his earplugs so he could hum along. He looked up at Mount Fletching and laughed his head, remembering why he was here. The kitty lizarded away and sat down a few paces from Remy. A few others joined it. Some were thoughtful, some were dirty, and some were dreary, but all of them were orange. They opened their mouths and jumped at once, and now the apple was almost overpowering.